everyone, welcome back to Budgets and Dreams. I hope you have had an absolutely amazing week as ever. I'm really excited today because I have been playing with my budget quite a lot over the past week and I've got a whole new plan. So I get the exciting part of stuffing to my new plan, but it might not look that different to what I normally do. But in the week, I will show you my new budget and talk a bit more about the plans. And yeah, we'll do that in a bit more detail another time. But I just wanted to do the stuffing because it's the best bit, obviously. So let's get stuck in then. Oh, quick caveat. I have had a week of very strange sleep. So yeah, bear with. So last week's affirmation was, there is only one of me, which I really like. Oh, let's pop it that way and then I know which ones I've done. So this week's affirmation is, oh, I remember this one before. I have everything I need to face any obstacle. And it's so true. I always say that, it's so true. But it really is, especially this one. It might not be obvious in the moment that you have what you need, but if you sit and think about it for a little minute, think about what resources you can draw on. I don't mean like financially, but also financially, but like what friends or colleagues or family or support groups or anything. There is always the stuff. You can always find the stuff if you believe you can find the stuff. I was saying this to Sam briefly the other day. So one of Sam's affirmations on S&R Budget Journey was all about manifesting stuff and being positive. And it's so true, because if you decide that something is going to happen, then it will happen, not by magic, but because you have made it happen, either through patience or determination, you will make it happen. So when you're facing a problem, you really will have everything you need. You just need to be positive about finding the solution and looking in the right places. I feel like that was a lot of words and hopefully it wasn't too waffly, but that's where my brain is today. Oh, I've been flapping hands around. I just had another go at my nails. So in real life, this is like a bit purpley, but I think on camera, it's probably going to come out as like a weird brown. But yeah, in real life, it's got like a purple vibe to it. Right, so let's get stuck in. I have rejigged my binders and it was fun and I feel really energized and enthused by it all. So yeah, I hope it's not too much of a change again. I'm sorry I keep changing stuff, but I got to keep this interesting. So we're going to kick off in what is now going to be called the sensible binder. So we've got sensible, Oscar, fun, savings challenges, which is mostly now just coins because I've moved some of the challenges into their respective binders, and of course cheeky bonus is still cheeky bonus. Right, so first off, cash. So this is where the first big change is happening. So what I'm going to do now is I've got cash, health, and also car. But these are going to be topped up to a certain point. And once they're at that point, if they don't need any more cash, then the remaining is going to go into rollover. And then that rollover money, me and Ben are going to sit down periodically, maybe every month, maybe every few months, have a look at what's in rollover and then decide between us what we want to do with it. Do we want to put it towards savings goals? Do we just want to spend it? Do we want to invest it? Do we want to give it away? I don't know, but every now and then we'll look at the rollover envelope, see what's in there, and then use it for something else. So cash is going to have a cap of, I need to remember this now, 100. Health is going to have a cap of 200 and car is going to have a cap of 1,000. So I will have £10 for cash, £10 for health and £20 for car. But at the same time, I'm also thinking I might just snowball them. So I'm actually going to put the full 40 just straight into cash today. Hope that made sense. So we're going to put 40 into cash. So we've got 60 in there now. So when that reaches 100, then I will snowball it into health and then so on and so on. The only exception is car. If we do spend out of car, it will be getting its 20 quid over topping these up, if that makes sense. We'll just have to see how it goes, but that's the plan. So cash has got 60, health is still on, I think 45 or 55, and car is on 1,000. Car insurance, not just yet. So emergency fund then, big one today. We are going to be doing 4 45s. I'll let you do some maths whilst I colour this in. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is all the 45s. So all I've got left now is 3 55s and then this will be done. So if you did the maths, 4 45s is £180. Congratulations if you got that one. Tricky maths. Oh no, I can never open this. Oh, it's there. Cool. So we are putting 180. Oh, I forgot my placeholder. I never counted the money, did I? That just ruins the fun. So I will count it and we'll just add 40. So 20, 40. 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 80, 93, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 400, 405, 410, and £3 for cheeky bones. There you go. So it's a big one again this week because we had a bit of extra to stuff, which I'll explain when I go through the budget. But also I'm stuffing most of my spending allowance up front again. Oh, and I never mentioned hyperjar either. So on screen now is hyperjar. Hyperjar has had a fun day today. So we topped everything back up to its limit. So there's still that £15 in there for rollover zero out game day, not rollover game day, zero out game day. So that'll come out next week at some point. But then we've got 200 in fun, and 100 in groceries, 100 in home, and Italy is now on 1,210. So we are officially on our home stretch last 250 for Italy, which I cannot believe. It is beyond exciting. So that's hyperjar. Okay, right, where were we? 180. So, oh yeah, that's where I got to. I need a placeholder. So I've been using my brain an awful lot at work at the moment as well, so I am tired, but like hyper tired. It's a bit strange. So 100 and 20, 40, 60, 80. Yeah, so I've realised when I have days where I get really locked into my work at work, I get overstimulated and then I can't sleep. So I figured out what's causing the insomnia. It's from doing my job well. Of all the things. So what did I say? 180. So this is emergency. It now has 500, 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 700, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 780 pounds. Yeah, that makes sense because 55 times 4 is 220. Eek! That's so exciting. So yeah, 780 in emergency, and then yeah, nothing for new home. So that was it for the sensible binder. So into Oscar's binder, and we have got some stuff to do in here as well. So bear with me as I try and explain myself. So I have taken out clothes and I'm just going to have stuff, because in the olden days when we were paying off the debt, I just had stuff, and it was to capture pretty much everything that he needed. And I found having the clothes one just wasn't working for me. I just kind of like having stuff. So I'm going to stick with just having stuff. The cap of stuff is going to be 100, but I have moved what was from the clothes money into stuff. And also we had to spend £20 out of stuff. So today stuff has 20, 40, 60, 81, 120, 130, but it is capped at 100 because then that should always be enough for what we need. So £100 in stuff, which means I've got 30 quid left over. So I'll just pop that there for now. I'm going to repurpose that 30 quid. The other thing I've decided to do is all of my annuals, I'm going to focus on one at a time, other than summer holidays and Christmas. Because they're bigger, I'm going to drip feed those throughout the year, but all other annuals I'm going to focus at one at a time in like a knock-on effect of when they're due. And I've got a whole spreadsheet where I figured out what I need to pay when and where, and I will show you that as well. But yeah, so birthday. So we're actually going to take birthday out, the money that we've got saved in there. So 20, 25, 30, 35 there. And clubs is staying. No, clubs is staying. Is it just birthday that was coming out? One sec. Oh no, the other thing that was coming out was uniform. That was coming out because that's going to be like back to school. If he needs bits and bobs of uniform in the meantime, I'll just use stuff, but this is like for the big back to school shop. So we've got 20, 30, 35, 40 in uniform. That's going to one side as well. So the next thing on the annuals list that needs to be tackled is actually holidays. So we've got that, which is staying there for the credit card, and then we've got 5 plus all of this, which I was kind of hoping was going to take us up to 100 for some reason. I must have miscounted what we had. Oh yeah, because I've got this as well. Ooh, so theoretically this should then be the Christmas holidays sorted. Let's count it and find out. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. It is. Yay, I can do numbers. So £100 ready now for the Christmas holidays. I hope all of that made sense. If it didn't, just, you know, drop me a question down below and I will get to it. But what I am going to do is I'm going to take these fives, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, because I don't have enough fives for today. So 10, 30. Check I've still got 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Yeah, perfect. Cool. So that is now Christmas holidays all sorted. Don't have to think about that. Just because I've just noticed it. Look what somebody's done to this poor kingy. They're brand new. How dare you? I was gutted when I saw that. It was really sad. Yeah, that was a complete side thing. So staff has 100, but I had budgeted to put £10 into here. So that is also part of the whole rollover game. So £10, not the horrible kingy, is going to be going into rollover, but I'm just going to pop that to the side. I'll pop it at the back and we'll deal with that in a minute. So £10 going into rollover because stuff doesn't need it. I hope that makes sense. So everything else in here. Oh yeah, summer. We're actually going to start summer today. Yay. I can't believe I nearly forgot about that. Oh, I bet I can't open this now because it's not been opened for 1,000 years. One sec. Oh my gosh, I did. It took so long. I had to stab it with a pen to get it open. That's the only thing about taking the zips off is so long as you use them regularly and not zip them up, they're fine. But as soon as they get a chance to like stick together for a long time, then yeah. Anyway, so summer, we are going to be putting £15 into summer, which means I get to colour this in. Yay. So we are going to do, oh, which green for the top? Dark? No, let's do that one. So each half of the pineapple, I nearly said pumpkin, it's going to be £15. So 15 for the top, 15 for the, you know, fruit, bottom of the fruit, the pineapple, the actual pineapple. There we go. So £15 in there like that. Eek! I'm so excited about starting this. I've been wanting to do this. So this is going to look so good coloured in. I've seen Mads ones and yeah, they just look great. So anyway, £15 for summer. That tracker is from Budget with Mads if you're interested. Please don't say you've closed. Oh no, you haven't. Good. Yay, that's so exciting. And then that is that then. School, I'm actually going to start doing challenges for school instead. And future is also challenges. So that is that. Lovely. So now the biggie, into fun. So if you didn't see my short, you won't know that I have replaced the yellow binder with my lovely binder that I used to have before, because the yellow binder, I didn't need it anymore to build up my mood. And this one is giving me the right vibes for now. And speaking of vibes, oh my gosh, check this out. Ta-da! I have got the most beautiful dashboard from We Got This. So We Got This Studio. So Sophie. Yep, did have to just check. Sophie's name was definitely Sophie. I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but I've got real like name fear. So I don't like using people's names unless I 100% definitely am sure that's their name. But yes, Sophie at We Got This. I'll tag her channel down below as well. I got this dashboard from her. I did actually buy it for a giveaway, but I liked it too much, so it's now mine. But I will be buying another one to include in the giveaway that hopefully we can do in the next couple of weeks. But yeah, isn't it lovely? It says, aim for the moon, even if you miss, you will land among the stars. It's just so pretty. And then I put these in to make it pretty. Can you tell I'm excited about this? Right, so let's go then. So birthdays. Oh, so this is now the fun binder. So it's all things fun and celebratory and exciting. And then also my spending and saving. So birthdays is going to get 5. As usual. So I am going to keep dripping this. There is a cap on this as well of 100. So if at any point it gets to 100, then the 5 will also go into rollover. So we've got 20, 40, 45, 50 in birthdays. It's unlikely this will ever get to 100 because birthdays just sort of drip. So Christmas, we're all good there. Adventure is now where money managed is housed. So we're going to put £5 into here. So, oh, actually, let's use a 10 just in case. Check, that's definitely 2. Yeah. So we've got 120, 40, 55 in adventure, which is Harry Potter World. So we'll colour in a foot. Whoops, like that. How is that still not dry? I'm sure it's fine. So that's that one. And then holiday. Cool, it's a bit of a wrestle getting that out. So Holiday is getting 40 today. So 20, 40. So it now has 220, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 400. Wow. That is very cool. So let's pop another plain, oh no, it's not going to be that colour. I have a plan in my head for how this is going to look. It's going to be this colour. Oh, that was a bit wonky, never mind. So 40 in there. 400, lovely. That hopefully will be enough for like a deposit if we can find and commit to a holiday. I'm still completely overwhelmed by how expensive they are. The next one we've got is Weekend Away, which I have popped koala kisses into because it just seemed apt. But we won't be stuffing that for a while, sort of as and when we can. I should imagine rollover money will go into there at some point. Right, so fun. So let's talk about my spending. So Ben got some extra money in his salary this month, and I will talk through the budget in its entirety in a few days, like I said. But just to give you a quick whiz of my spending money. So I've actually got £480 this 4 weeks. So of that, I'm going to put 60 back into Christmas because I had to borrow it yesterday to cover my hair appointment because my hair cost 160 and I only had 100 saved. So I'm going to pay Christmas back 60 quid. I'm going to put £95 into my bank account as like my digital cash because I notice when I'm out and about, so many things that I do, they don't take card, and I'm putting it on the credit card and then unstuffing it. But because I'm putting it on the credit card, I'm losing track of what I'm spending. Kel surprise. I bet everybody's not surprised about that. So I would rather not use the credit card and go back to like a debit card. So £95 going to cash is my like cash buffer. And then I'm going to put £55 into a pot on Starling, which I've set aside for credit card repayments. So I've got £55 that I owe the credit card this month out of all that bit of spending that I was just alluding to. So that's going to be going into Starling, and then cash. I've got £100 going into fun. So 20, 40, 60, 81. And this is for the entire 4 weeks. I've got dinner with friends coming up in a couple of weeks, and then also a Christmas thing as well before I next get any money. So that should cover that. So there's £100 for fun. Friends is getting 50. And that is it for the next 4 weeks as well. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I'm going to use that horrible king one actually. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I was just thinking one step ahead because I'm going to be condensing at some point again, I think, before I spend this. So then I can send that back to the bank, or I can spend it and get rid of it. So 50 quid into friends, and that's to cover bits of Christmas presents and a birthday that's coming up. I'm going to skip to hair. I'm going to take this £100 placeholder out because that is all done, but I am not replenishing hair for the minute. And then, so the exciting thing, in clothes, I have popped this little tracker, which is also from We Got This Studio. I don't know if I bought this for myself for a giveaway or if it was a freebie. But I've wanted this for a really long time, so I am keeping it for myself. But yeah, 100 Hearts of Joy. So what I'm going to do, because I don't prioritise putting money into clothes, but I really should, I thought if I turn this into a challenge, like I have with my savings, then I will definitely put money into it. So that's what we're going to do. So Hearts of Joy, I've got up to £10 that I can put in here, but I do still want some pocket change. So I'm going to roll the dice. I'm only going to roll one, I think. Oh no, I'll roll two, because essentially I've got £20 between clothes and savings. So I'll roll 2 dice and then, yeah, we'll see where we get to. So, can you see that if it's up there? Yeah. So, oh, 5. Well, that's nice and easy. So 5 going into Hearts of Joy. Do I have, do I want to do dark pen? No, I'll do this one. Oh, that's too light against that dark. Let's do the dark. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So this is cool. So now I can save up, and I'm going to need some clothes for holidays, either Italy or our family one when we get there. So yeah, so I'm really glad that I've decided to do it like this, because now I will definitely put money in it every week. I think the reason I wasn't prioritising clothes is because I find it so difficult to find clothes, and I find clothes shopping really disheartening. So yeah, I just need to get over myself. So clothes now has £5, which is great. And then savings, we're going to roll again. Oh, so there was £5. Hang on, let me get... Right, that's for cheeky bonus. So I've got that 5, which is spare, but I've got 10 left. So I've got 15 left out of my £20. So £7 is going into savings. So 5 plus 7 is 12, which means I've got £8 for my purse. So 5, 6, 7, 8 is going into my purse. And then 5, 6, 7 is going into savings. Lovely, it means we can cross 7 off of here. So 6, 7, cool. Okay. So yeah, it's obviously all a bit of a big change for me at the minute, but yeah, in the next few weeks, this will start going a lot more smoothly, I promise. But yeah, I've been so excited about this. I just feel really just newly energized by it, and yeah, it's just fun. I'm just happy. It's good. Right, so that is... Oh, that was loud, that. So into savings then. So we should have £45 left. That's the £10 rollover. We'll deal with that. Where am I going to put that £10 rollover? Oh, I tell you where it might be a good idea is if we put it in fun, then we might be obliged to spend it on fun and not steal it for boring things. So I'm going to pop that there. So that's going to be our rollover until I can get an envelope for that to live in. Right, so we should have £45, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and then the extra 3, which is for cheeky bonus. Lovely. Has all gone to plan, surprisingly. Oh yeah, my £8 for my purse. Let me just move that out of the way before I drop it on the floor. Oh, actually, you know what? I don't need £8 for my purse. Let's put that £5 into... fun. Again, still not prioritising clothes. So I've got 105 in fun. I don't need £8. I've got £95 going into my digital bank, and that £3 is enough to get me a drink at the quiz, which is all I really use that cash for. Right, savings challenges. So Italy, we are now on 2, 10, did I say? Oh, so we're not quite at the last. Did I get overexcited too quickly? Yeah, we're not quite on the last 250. We've got 40 quid left. So 10, 20, 30, 40. Oh, okay. We've got 40 quid left on this one. Oh my gosh. Never mind. So 52 week challenge. Let's deal with this one. So 6 quid going in here today. So cross that off. So £5 going in here. So there's 15 in notes and 1 going into the pink dinosaur. Lovely. And then next I've got a new one, fill the jar. So this is going to be for school. So with school I was sort of dripping it just in case Oscar needed to go on an expensive school trip in the next couple of years. But I've got no idea if that's going to happen. I've got no idea how much it would cost, and I was just losing all hope just continually stuffing it for no reason. So I thought if I did a challenge, then it would bring a bit of life to it. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm always going to have a challenge that's got like up to a semi-decent amount of money to put in for school. That's the plan. So here I'm going to roll a coloured dice, my first one of these ever. So yellow, which is £2. But I reckon we can do better than that. But I'm really excited. I want to colour this in. I've watched everyone else play this and it just looks like fun colouring in the big blobs. So now I get to do it. So that's 2. And pink is 10. Okay, well, we're done. Pink. Is that the right pink? Oh, yay. That was a lot of fun. Just as much fun as I hoped it would be. So £10 going in here and then £2 going into whatever envelope I have decided this is going into. Pineapples. So 2 quid in there. Fun. Yeah, I'm going to leave that to dry. So then, boobies, we're going to roll a dice for this one as well. Just the one. So 5 going in here. So we've got 15 in there now. Cool, 15 in there. So adventure, what have we got left? We've got the £3 for cheeky bonus, 5, 10, 15, 20. We've still got so much money left. This is so cool. Right, adventure, let's read. I hope you're still with me. This has been a right rare one. So CB12 we are on. So you've got, you find a perfect spot on the outdoor deck, positioned to capture the breathtaking views of the river and its surroundings. With your camera in hand, you snap away, capturing the beauty of the city landscape with each click of the shutter. After the cruise ends, do you head to a nearby local pub you spotted or go for a walk around the city? So I'm actually going to go to the pub because I don't know if you remember, but we still haven't had any breakfast. So I really need to go to the pub. So that's £8. Oh no, did I ruin this pen by using it to open the thing? It's fine. And that will take us to CB18. Phew, I thought I ruined that then. So £8. CB18. Hopefully at this pub I will get some lunch or something because I'm pretty hungry now. There it is. So that is not the end. Right, £8 going in here. So 5, so I think that gives us like 25, 10, 15, 20, 25, yep. And 3 into the sloth bag. One, 2, 3. And then Oscar's savings. And we have got 10, 15. Ooh, that's a lot. We might circle back to something because that is a bit too much, I think, for this. But anyway, let's go. So 2, 1, 2, that's £3. I feel like Nat doing it in little chunks like this. This is fun. And then 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is 1. Did I miss that 1 before? That's £4. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's another 3. So that's however much that is. And we've got 5, 6, 7, £8 left. Okay, I'm going to do one more and then I'm going to do fill the jar again because it's fun. 2, 1, 2. So that's a 1. There we go. So that actually got quite a lot. It got 1, 2, 3, 4, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, £8. Which bag does this go into? Oh, it's this one, isn't it? It's got all the coins in it. That is so heavy. So that was 8 into there. Lushers. So we've got 3 for cheeky bonus. Let's do one more roll on fill the jar and then whatever's left can go into cheeky bonus. Hopefully it's not a really high one. 2, yellow again. No, that's not what we're doing. Coloured dice. Blue, £4. Okay. Lush. So I'm going to leave that to dry and put £4 into here. Like that. So we have got £5 left for cheeky bonus and then we're done. Congratulations if you got through it. Thank you very much. Let me know what you think of the plans, although I don't know how easy they were to understand or how well I did at explaining them, but yeah, let me know. So £5 for cheeky bonus. Let's get the dice and get going. So 6 is gifts. 4 is Oscar's future. 2 is Ben. He took his £10, so that's good. And 6 is gifts again. So we've got 1 left. And that is Ben again. Cool, so that is that. So Oscar has got 4, Ben has 2, I have 2, Oscar's future has 1, charity is on 1, and gifts is on 5. So that is it, that's everything. Oh, it felt like an awful lot, but we got there in the end. I'm just going to pop this on to fill this white space. But yeah, I'll go through the budget and things properly in the next week, or maybe 2, it depends it's going to be a lot for me to talk about, so I need to build up the energy for it. But then next week, I'm also going to be having my 0 out game day, which is so exciting because I get paid towards the end of next week. So in the middle of next week, I can do that, which is cool. And then also cash stuffing. So there'll be an awful lot to do if I talk through the budget as well. I'm thinking with the 0 out game day, I don't want to do the budget stuff that day because it's going to be a lot of talking and I just want to play with some money. So yeah, we will see. Anyway, I should probably go and stop waffling, but thank you so much for watching and witnessing my brand new, lovely, perfect work of art with this binder. It's just making me so happy. So yeah, so I'm gonna go. So reminder of this week's affirmation: I have everything I need to face any obstacle. And you really do. So affirm this to yourself this week, please. So yeah, that is all. I'm gonna go. Have an amazing few days until I speak to you next. And yeah, thanks so much. Bye.